Good morning. It gives me great pleasure to bring you the first blog of the academic year. It has been a great first full week. The weather has been kind to us with the sun shining most of the time, and more importantly, there has been a good vibe throughout all areas of the school community. I feel I need to start by welcoming all new staff and pupils, yet in so many ways it already feels like they've been part of the school community for a long time. I've been so impressed by all new pupils for the way they have already started to adapt to the Kingswood House way. However, this is very much down to the way existing pupils have been so welcoming. I'm very proud of our whole school community for being so inclusive. I would like to thank all new and existing staff for their hard work over the first 2 full weeks. New staff have made a great impact and are already feeling the benefits of working at such a great school. I feel privileged to be the headmaster in the short term and know Mr. Bryan is excited to join us later in the year. I speak with him regularly and he is very much part of the planning going forward. He also plans to visit on a regular basis to get to know staff and pupils before he officially starts. In fact, he was in school yesterday afternoon for exactly those reasons. In other news, the production rehearsals have started in earnest and the show has now been announced as Lion King. However, I must share the way it was announced. Pupils were brought into the hall with music from Frozen playing in the background. To say we had some uneasy faces is an understatement. Then the roar when Lion King was announced was fitting, to say the least. Mrs. Hawley and her production team are very excited with the enthusiasm shown from her cast. Thank you to all parents who attended the information evenings this week. It is always a pleasure to have parents on site. We hope to have answered all your questions, but if not, please make contact with the relevant person if there is anything you are unsure about. Slides have been uploaded to the website and there will be links in the newsletter also if you would like to recap any of the information covered. It's a crucial year for our Year 11s and indeed Year 11 parents. We fully appreciate this will be a challenging year for all concerned, but we have everything in place to make sure it's going to be a successful one. Mr. Siddell and I are putting together a letter today for Year 11 parents outlining key dates and information for the year ahead. GCSE staff are experienced and are busy planning behind the scenes to give your child the very best opportunity. Yesterday, we had County Lines workshops. Emma and Lee spoke powerfully about the dangers to young people. I was impressed with the balance and information they displayed in their workshops. As always, our intention is to raise awareness of dangers to make sure your son or daughter are fully prepared for life outside the school gate. The KHA has their first formal event of the year coming up on the 29th of September. They're hosting a cheese and wine evening and I look forward to seeing many of you there, and thanks to Jean Towers and Tasneem Shafiq as well as the rest of their team for arranging this evening. We have sporting fixtures starting this week, tomorrow and then more next week, which is exciting for all concerned. I wish Mr. Cowie and all pupils involved the very best of luck. I'm delighted that we are officially full on our open morning next Saturday. Our marketing and admissions team put a lot of time and effort into these events. Once again, I'm extremely grateful to all concerned. I've been asked by a number of pupils how I'm finding my new role, so I thought a nice way to finish off would be to share my favourite and most challenging moments so far. Without doubt, my favourite moments have been sitting with pupils at lunchtime and hearing their many stories, as well as sharing 1 or 2 of my own. I've also enjoyed welcoming pupils and staff into my office for a chat. The doors are always open and it will stay that way. There have been some challenges, but in all honesty, nothing more challenging than this blog. Firstly, I'm reliably informed that the camera adds £10. After getting over the initial shock of recording myself filming, I then went on to attempt maybe 50 or 60 times. On take 56, I thought I was there until Annie came in with the Hoover on full blast into my office. So thank you for cleaning my office, Annie, but we are now on take 57. But in true Kingswood House style, we get there in the end. As we always say to pupils, if you don't succeed in the beginning, try and try again. I wish you all a restful weekend and I'm already looking forward to next week.